And good morning, and thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm Eric Tolman with our snowy forecast. I can tell you it has really been snowing, and it has been quite nasty this morning, depending on where you were this morning. I've seen worse, actually. Okay, this is actually our updated Snowfall GFS 72 hour. So this is basically telling us the total of snow, and this is actually the extended period from November the 29th to December the 2nd. So here we go. Just to let you know, for our areas that are still under that winter weather advisory until Tuesday, these are basically totals that you can see all over parts of Michigan. I'm going to say basically the lesser amounts of snow is basically more to the west of Michigan. It's not really heavy amounts of snow. It's more lighter, where you can see like the lighter colors like the teal, and that some areas are not going to get as much snow as others, especially people that live in Saginaw. You guys are not going to get a lot of snow out of this at all. Wouldn't surprise me if you do, but it's some areas are not going to get generally what we had expected, but there are some areas that are going to see more than others. So this is basically how it's all going to shape out. If you live in, we'll have a look at something here. Let's spot out a couple of them for you. Okay, so if you actually live in like Oakland County, you guys are probably going to see almost like 5 inches of snow, possibly 4.9 inches of snow. So close to 5 inches of snow for you guys out there. So it all depends on where you're at. There are different numbers, like Macomb County, in certain sections of Macomb County, some areas will see about 4. But I can tell you, people that are over on the let me think, on the borderline of Macomb and St. Clair, close to 5 inches of snow for you guys, and then farther up there's going to be more snow. So it just depends on where you go. So there are some higher amounts, there's lower amounts. Then if you're over in like Lapeer County, some of you guys will be seeing 6 inches of snow, most definitely. So you guys are going to see a little bit more than others. So I have been checking these snowfall totals a couple of hours in between. I thought I'd give it time today, since that there was so much confusion with this snowstorm. I've been really focused, so it's really been a really rough night, but I'll kind of keep an eye on the rest of that forecast as well. The other thing I do want to talk about is the next focus will be the next snowstorm that's coming. I'm going to look at the GFS models and see where we are with the status of the next snowstorm that will also follow. That will be the next one that will be a bigger focus. But until then, my focus will be on this snowstorm. So I can tell you right now that road conditions are going to be slippery travel. You can expect that. That means like on the sidewalks and stuff like that, it is going to be slippery wherever you go. The other thing I do want to talk about is that temperatures are actually going to get colder as well. So with the colder temperatures, it's actually good enough for snow accumulation. So that's another problem that we're going to have to deal with as well. So unfortunately, if you haven't gotten the chance to get out and get the stuff that you need, you might as well try and either find a store close near your home or whatever. But once that we start seeing more accumulating snow and the road conditions get worse, that means slow down. So I do know that this snow is going to be affecting the road commute. So just be aware of that as well. So a lot of tricky a lot of tricky travel today. So please be careful and remember to slow down if you are driving, and if there is reduced visibility, please be careful, because sometimes when the snow is falling, it's very, very difficult to see, and people end up pulling over to the side of the road because they're unable to see where they're going. And please, the other thing, remember to watch your speed, okay? That's most important. I'll have more up-to-date information and developments on this winter storm, and then we'll talk more about the next storm development, which is going to be the next snowstorm. But the next one that's coming, that one is going to be even more stronger than the one that we're dealing with right now, because the snow amounts are going to be more than what we're seeing right now. We'll talk about all of those updates and much more, so get ready for the next snowstorm. I'll let you know when that's coming. I'm tracking that as well and lining up all the information and all that stuff and what have you. So a lot to prepare for, but let's get through this first snowstorm first and go from there. So let's be safe and all of that. So I will see you guys in a couple of hours, so come back and join me. I'll have another update this afternoon at 1 o'clock. This is Eric Tallman. Please subscribe, like, and continue to stay tuned with me for the latest forecast and all the developments on our storm weather coverage. And if there are school closings, I will be posting those as well, so the other two things that will also be on here possibly will be school closings and maybe some traffic updates as well, but definitely school closings. I will let you know when that stuff starts going up, but I'll have another snowfall total for you in just a couple of hours. So at 1 o'clock, we'll check to see how we're doing as far as the status of the snow that's going on. So just bundle up, stay warm out there, and much more. So just a reminder, winter weather advisory does continue for Southeast Michigan, and this will be with us until Tuesday. Stay tuned for the very latest, and I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much for watching and staying tuned. Please be safe and drive and use caution and take care. We'll see you at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Thank you for watching once again.